Welcome to 7 Pot Club. I'm Rob.
I grow hot peppers.
We've had some beautiful sunny weather the past few days, but last night we had a lot of rain. It's been threatening more storms all day, but now it looks like it may clear up. The peppers are growing like crazy, and we're seeing our first ripe Superhots of the season. It's pretty exciting. This week, I hope you'll indulge me if I combine the hot pepper progress report with a little bit of camera tech talk. Chilies are just one of my many passions. Ever since I was a kid, I've been interested in cameras and photography. If I look a little softer and less contrasty than normal, it's because this footage is being shot with a lens over 80 years old. Want to learn more? Let's get started.
I'm a completely digital photographer and have been for years, but I still have a collection of old film cameras, many with interchangeable lenses. I love mirrorless cameras like the Panasonic Lumix GH5 because there are so many adapters available that allow you to attach old lenses and get a vintage look. Here's a German-made Zeiss Icon Contax III. According to the serial numbers and information I found online, the lens was made in 1937 and the body in 1938. The German-made Contax was one of the finest 35mm cameras of the day, with exclusive features like a built-in exposure meter and top shutter speed of 1/1250th of a second. Sadly, the shutter in this camera no longer functions, but the ultra-fast 50mm f1.5 Sonnar lens is bright, clear, and free of fog and fungus. On the Contax, the focusing mechanism is built into the body itself. There's no focus ring on the lens. Luckily, I was able to find and purchase this focusing Contax lens adapter from Kippon. First, attach the lens to the adapter, which is super easy unless you're trying to record yourself doing it. There we go. Now, insert the combination into the camera and you're ready to shoot. Of course, there's no mechanism inside the lens to allow the camera to control the focus or aperture, so it's all completely manual, just like the good old days. Here are our first ripening peppers of the season, shot with a GH5's kit lens. Now we'll switch to the vintage lens and you can instantly see the difference, immediately transporting you back to the 1930s. So why is the old lens so much lower in contrast? It has 7 glass elements in an era before lens coatings were commonly used. That much glass means there are lots of internal reflections, which reduce contrast. Look at how nice and creamy the out-of-focus parts of the image look. The Japanese have a name for the aesthetic quality of blur: bokeh. And this lens definitely has good bokeh. Here's a reminder that we'll scale great heights to get the best shots of our pepper garden. Here are some more views of the garden, all shot with this vintage lens. Antique lenses will never be my go-to for everyday use, but they're a lot of fun and definitely have a unique and authentic look you can't get by using Instagram filters or an app on your smartphone.
That's it for this episode. I hope you didn't mind our brief diversion into vintage cameras, and hopefully you enjoyed seeing the footage we shot with our ancient Zeiss lens. I know I did. If you want to see more photo-related content, let us know in the comments. Please follow us on Twitter and Instagram, where we post new photos daily. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and tap the bell to receive a notification when we post our weekly video throughout the growing season. We've got some interesting topics coming up, and you won't want to miss an episode. For 7 Pot Club, I'm Rob. Now to try this first Superhot of the season. Okay, you can cut.